Okay, we're in Boise in Ada County, and I'm with.
Kayla?
And Kimble.
And have you guys noticed any changes in the climate over the course of your lifetimes?
Yes, a lot.
I mean, definitely gets warmer, yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What other changes?
I just think the shift from climate, like from sunny to rainy, is just more aggressive than what it used to be.
Yeah. Anything to add?
No, probably not, no.
And do you remember when you first learned about climate change?
I was in high school.
Elementary school, I mean, I remember back when they really tried to kind of like, not scare the kids, but like with the ozone change and like the hole in the ozone, that was the big thing when I was a kid.
Yeah, you too?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was a little later on in high school just because we just learned like the general 7th grade like climate stuff. I don't know if you talked a lot about that, but yeah, we learned.
Did you both grow up in Boise?
Yes.
Yeah, just all over the valley. Eagle, Meridian, Boise, yeah.
How do you think your perspective on climate change has changed since you first learned about it?
Well, I actually went to college for business, but an emphasis on like sustainability, and so I tried to do what I can. I know it's a lot. You can't no one person can do it, but also that mindset is not what you're supposed to think of. You're supposed to do your part as much as you can. But I feel like I've learned a lot more about it than maybe the average person. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, wait, sorry. The question was like, what am I doing about it, or
No. How's your perspective on climate change changed?
Oh, I mean, I do my best to be a lot more aware of it, but I guess there are times where it's because of like society and the way that we function, especially America. Sometimes there are just so many things that distract us from that. So I do my best to be conscious about it, but I don't know. Sometimes I forget.
Yeah. One of the things climate scientists are saying is that due to warming temperatures, drier summers, fire season's getting longer and more intense. Is that something you've noticed here in Boise?
Yeah, I think so. A lot of we actually had a firefighter friend who his season changed. He actually had to move up and live near on the base, near to fight the fires. So.
Okay, for a longer amount of time, or.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, in high school we used to do marching band in the parking lot, but it would always be the end of the summer and the sky would just be hazy, and every year it just got a little bit longer and longer. But oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
How do you think climate change has impacted y'all?
That's a loaded question, I think. I mean, just from corporate greed to just the climate in general, everything it'll impact the economy, it'll impact the state of people's well-being of the mind. I think it's just it's so important to be mindful of just everything you do in regards to the planet you live on, and change needs to happen. And I don't know, it's a very loaded question. It's hard to
Yeah.
put it all into a little neat package.
I don't know how I could best answer that's affected me, because I'm sure it has, but I don't know how yet. That would be my answer. I don't know how it has yet, but I'm sure it has.
And do you think there's anything we can do about climate change?
Yes.
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 I mean, for sure. I mean, I don't know, speaking up against corporations that do focus on the corporate greed or money and all that kind of stuff, and speaking out, bringing awareness, setting up petitions, and I don't know, doing your part. That was weird.
That was cool.
That was good. I mean, yeah. I mean, there's so many different aspects, how there are all these companies coming out, small companies, doing cleanup projects and recycling water bottles to make shoes, clothes, whatever, downcycling, all that stuff. That helps, but we need to make sure that we are putting the focus there and not about the money. Because I feel like when a corporation says, oh, we're going to use, X, Y, and Z thing, and that's helping the planet, is it really helping the planet, or is it just helping their pocketbooks, kind of thing?
Yeah. And last question. Do you think there's a role for the government in solving climate change?
I think
Yeah, absolutely.
they need to be the primary leader in it, for sure.
What is that role?
They just need to be, their ears need to be open. They need to listen more to at least the people that are experiencing all this stuff.
I think younger people coming into government with the issues left behind them from an older generation, that for the younger folk, it'll be a lot more present in their mind. And so, as government brings in new people, they'll hopefully have that in mind. But yeah, if they have the control over our parks and also how our state might share or spend resources, then hopefully each state work in collaboration. Eventually, it'll work its way. I don't know.
Totally. Cool. Well, thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, for sure.